On November 6th, Senator Kim of New Jersey took to the Senate floor to argue that the president does not have the authority to use military force unilaterally in Venezuela, emphasizing that such action requires approval from Congress. Watch his remarks right here.
We are not powerless against this lawlessness, and that is why I rise today in support of this resolution. I rise because no president can unilaterally decide to use our military to target or kill anyone that they simply claim to be a threat. I rise because if we do not hold this president accountable, we abdicate our responsibility to be a voice for the American people and instead embolden Trump to intensify this conflict. I rise because these actions could quickly escalate into a conflict that could destabilize the Western Hemisphere and would put the lives of American troops on the line. I rise because as we see this president abuse the fundamental trust and purpose of our powerful military, both abroad and here at home in our own cities, it is imperative that we push back against his relentless lawlessness. And I've seen this from my own perspectives, whether that was working as a State Department officer embedded with the military out in Afghanistan, or my work at the Pentagon, or my work at the National Security Council, working to try to counter the terrorist group ISIS. I saw the importance of us being able to do that, but do it in a way that is in accordance with our own laws, to be able to both ensure unity as a government, but also to ensure that our service members who are fighting have the protections that they need, that they know that the entirety of our government leadership is behind them and that our country is with them. But that is not what we have right now. The first step in fighting back against the lawlessness is understand the importance of the War Powers Resolution. Now, in this very chamber 53 years ago, Senator Javits, debating the overturning of President Nixon's veto of the War Powers Resolution, called the power to bring America into war, quote, most awesome power in the possession of any sovereignty. This resolution, he said, is about ensuring, quote, the broad representation of the people in the Congress, a voice in exercising that power. Now, Senator Javits reminded this chamber in the wake of the Vietnam War that, quote, wars cannot be successfully fought except with the consent of the people and with their support.
For more congressional news, stay tuned to Congress Clips, and thanks for watching.